Yo. Oh. Alright, okay, I'll just hit the button on my end as well then.
I'm just gonna start it up here.
Yeah, I'm just gonna start mine up too, yeah.
What's up, everybody? Sorry for the delay here. Windows update for the loss. Imagine that. Still getting things dialed in here. So, are you at 51 or 52? My frame rate is just, my connection is just poo right now, it looks like.
51. I randomly joined a game that was at like 49 and jump in there, and then I got fully geared up, and then I was just like, okay, that'll do.
Nice. So you still need 51 then?
I do.
Man, my connection is just complete garbage right now. I might have to restart again. Let's see if it recovers here over the next couple seconds, but what's going on, everybody? Sorry, Windows update, and then now my frame rate, my connection is really bad. What's up, Equum? Let me see. Let me make sure there's not an update to the update. Don't you hate it when that happens?
You never know.
Can't tell if it's gonna. It looks like it's gonna stabilize, but we'll see here.
The update demands you update again.
Update to the update to the update. Shards and mods there, Sam. And ascension level and ancient power. A lot of factors. Yeah, my connection is just up and down, up and down. I'm gonna have to restart it. Sorry, everybody. I'm gonna have to restart my modem here real quick because I can't stream like this. So give me just a sec. I'll be right back. Sorry, all. Alright, that's a little better. I can barely hear you, man.
Oh, is this better then?
Much better.
Speak up on me, you're mumbling, buddy.
Alright, here we go. Sorry about that, everybody. The Windows update, and then my connection was poo. It looks good right now, though. Hopefully, that stays that away. Icos, Brooke, Equum's here. What up, Equum? Sam, Grab Shock, Wolves. Are you streaming too, Omni?
I am, yes.
I told everybody you were. So there's a link down in the description below over to Omni's channel if
oh, here the grub stuff.
If you want to get his perspective. Alright, you're in a map already, you said?
Feel free to ask Juice all the questions, though. Yeah, I'm in one already.
Equum says he stole you a couple days ago.
I thought it was me that stole him.
Ah.
A bit of both, I guess. That was weird. Why don't I see you on my friend list?
Oh, I just woke up.
Right at the top, and I just didn't see you there.
You're not showing me? Did you kick me off your friends list, Tommy? The hell with this guy.
Get that guy out of here.
Alright, here we go. I'm all set now. So what we got going here? We got a little Greystone, huh?
Yeah, should I swing you the invite? Actually, you could swing me the invite. Why not?
Either way.
Thank you very much for the follow there. I appreciate it. Yeah, we just got the headstrong over here. I never put any, like a ramster over here up on the Cyfrost one, but it's got phased in proximity, so that's the only one that I I would say that I'm worried about.
Sweet.
Well, apart from this, I've overkilled this one already. There's loads of upgrades in that lane. Yeah.
What's the next Dragonfrost perk? Well, I don't know, because Trendy could always change it whenever they want. But it should be Frostfire Remnants. Should be.
Thanks for the following, Sergeant. All the follows and things and stuff. They're nice.
Game doesn't seem to be running all that great for me.
It's a kind of a bit chuggy for me as well, actually.
This is my first match of the day.
I was playing on EU. As soon as I switched over to the West, I instantly had my rendering issue.
Yeah.
Instant crash. I was like, oh, the timing.
Emil, I'm in the middle of Ancient Power resets. There's not going to be any spotlights for a while. It's the same as every other hero, though. You got to decide whether you want to play at hero damage or ability power, and then you use the either hero damage or ability power mods. With the Huntress, it's all about charged shot if you go hero damage.
Hello, Mario. Well, I have no idea how to pronounce that. Thanks for the follow anyway. I'll just say J. I'll just say J. You jack all this up. What the hell it says then?
All you need is Burning Strikes there, Sam. It's from Chaos 5. It's the best way to deal with a high roller lane. Crowd control them and kill them yourself, in my opinion. But you can put defenses behind them. Like, say this was a high roller lane, which it is quite frequently in Onslaught. I put usually either ballistas or poison dart towers or whatever over here, pointed down the lane that way. And then when the rollers come out, it hits them in the sweet spot. Gets them in the sweet spot.
People like to use flamethrowers as well. So
flamethrowers work great. Flamethrowers and ballistas are my two favorite things to use, to be honest, because they both shoot through.
Yeah.
So it hits more than one roller at a time if they come out, if they're stacked up.
Yeah. I don't have the same setup that I usually have in my ult, but I'm still a cannon spammer when it comes to rollers.
Yeah, well, I mean, cannons work great.
I still don't have like a flamethrower setup though.
There's a booster spotlight on the channel already, Yannick. It's exclamation spotlights, you'll see it.
Pew pew.
Any tower, you can use anything. Just put it behind. Literally any tower. Anything that shoots a projectile. Or, like, even a stream. Like, an Earth Shatter's not going to work. Because it's coming from the ground up. But anything that shoots a directional damage out, it will be fine.
Yeah, you could use an archer, you can use the harpy if you really felt like it.
Harpies would probably destroy it.
Probably, yeah, it's something I just haven't tried it yet. No extra effort in doing none of that just quite yet.
I don't care for Frozen Path. Frozen Path and Torchbearer, in my opinion, are the two
worst ones.
Yeah, the two worst ones. I mean, the Frozen Path is good, but it's not... Well, first off, it's buggy. The slow is not working. The animation shows up, the little ice cubes show up on the enemies, but they don't go any slower. They're going just as fast.
Okay, that sucks.
Same as everything else this mana. Destruction, defense rate, and deadly strikes.
Some occasions map empowerment as well, just depending on...
Yeah.
Depending on the thing. Bees, Nimbus...
I actually got a crit bird set up for the Harpies. I got their crit chance up to 100%. It's more for just lulls than anything else. It's not...
We should try that on the roller lane, the next one that we get, if we're able to anyway.
Well, that would be in campaign gear now, though.
That's fine. We'll just boost and buff them.
Yeah.
Boost and buff them.
In my opinion, the best Dragonlord mod is Frostfire Remnants. It's insanely good. Those were removed from the game, Marcel. I sent you a message on Twitter about it. All of those shards, people that used to have them still have them, but they're non-functioning. They were all turned off. They're all called Chaos 8 shards now, and they don't actually do anything other than take up space in your inventory.
This is all just junk stuff that I have on here, but he's not AP, it's hero damage for the monk. Hero damage.
What's my highest? My highest is like 320 something.
212 or something mine's was, or something like that.
It gets so grindy. I mean, hats off to those guys. Did you see Nictus? Climbed like, he was doing AP resets, and he climbed like 500 floors in 2 weeks. I mean, that's like no sleep. I mean, dude went 24/7.
Yeah, that's a daily 12.
You got, what, Equum, of course, is at the top of the list. Mugs, Nictus, Dukin, and Dark Emperor, or Zombie Wookiee. I'm sure there's other people that I'm forgetting. Sorry, y'all. But those guys, man, they put the time in.
See you, Gregory. I'll check all those flyers.
Walls are all the same for the most part, Jakari. You use whichever ones you like the best.
Okay.
I mean, a wall's a wall. Everybody's got their personal favorites, but they all do the same thing. They block lanes. Buff Beam is kind of crappy right now, Paisans. There's a Boostar Spotlight in my Spotlights playlist. Exclamation Spotlights in chat. We'll give you a link to it. Buff Beams are in desperate need of a rework.
I mentioned that the other day. I was like, maybe the buff beam should be brought down to the same as the Boostar for the 40 DU. Just so then that way
it should even be cheaper without having any utility. I mean, what, you can't do anything else with a buff beam, and it sucks too because I love buff beams, man.
Yeah.
Seeing so many people are playing Dungeon Defenders 1 right now. I logged in the other night, and I actually did one Moonbase run, and it makes you miss the buff beam so damn much. DD1 buff beams were the shit.
I thought you were still heartbroken.
Oh, I am. I only went one map, and I was really bitter.
I was like, you were butthurt about that like a month ago. It's like, I was like,
oh, I'll never get over that, dude. I mean, my best gear was not on my characters. My best gear was sitting on the floor in my tavern. And it's all gone. I got paid for it in mana, but... Thanks so much, Sergikari. I appreciate it.
I have ability power on the weapon and ability power on my boots just to have that heal. Just it's enough for the heal, so that's where I have a little bit of ability power. Boots, no weapon.
I don't need no stinking ability power.
Yeah, well, you ain't the pet booster, are you?
Well, the boost is unaffected by ability power. The heal is, but the damage buff is not. Gets no benefit.
I need to be able to heal you when the time comes, you know.
Oh, I got the heals, man. Between the shard and the ancient power, one nuke shot heals me for like 100 million. I mean, obviously I don't have 100 million, but that's what it would heal me for if I had it. Maybe that's a bit of an exaggeration, but some ridiculous number.
I was shopping for a little bit, and I actually came across the what's it? I've got right now, a golden evil wick. I just picked this up like not even like 20 minutes ago or something like that.
Nice.
And I re-rolled its abilities on it, so I decided to put. I was just looking for like to see if it had like a nuke or something like that, and it has Grave Bolt on it. And I was like,
yeah,
damage and healing for 3%. I was like, actually, that's pretty good.
You know the problem with Grave Bolt? It goes through rollers. It doesn't hit them.
Oh, well, that's okay then.
We're gonna need some Ramsters over here on this Kursakazi lane, I think. It's just that funky angle. I usually use Earth Shatters on it, but I don't have my Earth Shatters set up right at the moment.
Where is it you usually put them? Right here, right?
I usually put 2 at the entrance and 1 over this way for any overlap. I already answered you there, Marcel. I mean, I'll keep answering you if you want to keep posting it. And I answered you on Twitter, and I answered you on one of the comments on a video. Those shards are removed from the game. They're Chaos 8 shards. You can't get them.
A little bit of that. I should do the job, I guess. Whereabouts did you go? I think I'll take this side. I will take this side.
They're, for people that currently have those shards, they're all turned off. They don't do anything. So
yeah,
those shards are non-functioning shards.
It says it on the shard as well. It tells you that it's temporarily.
It says you are screwed.
It says no. No.
Not having it.
Not today. Not today, tomorrow, or today, or yesterday. Never. Never.
Yeah, you need anything?
No, I was just putting that in for the sake of it. You could slam the rest here if you feel like.
Well, I don't really need anything, but I mean, I'll throw in some more.
Oh yeah, go for it. You know.
Thank you so much for subscribing there, Special Viking.
That's what you need. You need them.
You got 25?
Boosted. Yeah. There you go. There's the rest. Get the boosting buffage going on. I'll keep an eye on over here.
Oh, forget about that. That's my. Is that your LSA? Yeah.
Yeah.
There we go. I think we're good.
I'll keep my eyes on over here for a minute.
Nah, I'm just gonna do Onslaught today, Dylan. In the middle of Ancient Power resets. I mean, what else is there to do, really, to be honest, other than just grind? Yeah, I got a Discord there, Wolves. I don't look at it while I'm streaming this, so if you send me a message or anything in there right now, I'm not gonna even see it until after the stream is over. Did you see my They Are Billions last night?
No, I had to go to sleep.
Dude, they got some really cool mods.
I was tempted to come swing by before.
Oh man, it ended in the ultimate failure.
While I was in my bed, and I was like, you know what? No, if I started watching, I'd be watching out. Like, I can't actually have chat up on my phone whenever I'm watching when I'm in my bed, so it kind of annoys me a little bit because I can't like be like, what's this? What's that? What are you up to? What's that? You know. So I was just kind of like, no, I better not.
So I run the. There's a bunch of really cool workshop mods because they got full Steam Workshop support. You know.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I do this 70-day tower defense mod, and the first attempt I made it 11 days and just got beat down. My second attempt, I actually made it. I was all the way through on like day 51 or 52 or something like that, and there was starting to get so many enemies that it was starting to get laggy. So I decided to turn the graphics setting down. When I turned the graphics setting down, it forced a restart of the game, and the save file was corrupt. So I couldn't continue after making it all the way through to day 51. I was so bummed. I was debating on trying it again today, but it's like, they got some really fun mods for that now, though.
Yeah, you basically just want to work on both your equipment and your shards. You know, if you manage to get your equipment squared away, then you're pretty much just AFKing while you're shard farming, which kind of makes it a little bit easier. So I would probably say go for the equipment first and then kind of go for the shards. But shards are kinda like
I mean, like as far as basics for progressing, like getting yourself a destruction shard really helps you get to Chaos 7.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
But
it's hard for
besides,
to get a rate.
Yeah.
Early on.
Yeah. I mean, as far as farming up all the other stuff, I mean, it's like Omni said, it's full AFK once you get some decent gear.
The handy thing about well, it's not exactly the handy thing, but if you are suffering from RNG from defense rates, just use mods. Like, that's what they're there for. You know, they'll help you out.
Oh yeah,
because that's what I've got on my alt account, and I know that just has got the same. You know,
definitely.
We don't have them. You know, there's because we just haven't put the time in. You know, and It's all RNG, even though you put the time in for it. So
Yeah. I don't know there, Icos. Trendy's been very, very quiet. I mean, you guys all know that. I mean, for, like, me personally, they've been super, super quiet as well. There hasn't been a post in the Casters Guild chat. There hasn't been... I haven't gotten a private message answered. Trendy's being super, super quiet about whatever they got going on. So, I mean, we know that at some point during the year, Ancient Power is going to get changes, but we don't even know if that's coming soon. Elandrian put that in his holiday post. But, I mean, he said in 2019. He didn't say coming up at the beginning of the year, you know. So, I mean, that might not be right away. So, I would guess they're going to change something with crafting materials, though. Because there's a lot of people asking about it. There's a lot of people talking about it on the forums. And usually anytime that there's a large group of people talking about crafting materials, they end up doing something.
Yippee. Well, thanks very much for remembering.
What floor are we on? We're on 52.
52.
The plain moat grind is absurd. It's so funny. I've got a bunch of them now. Because I buy them every time I see them. I've got a ton of plain moats now, and I'm still like 1,000 short or whatever of what I need to upgrade my stuff back up at the end.
I wasted a bunch of gold earlier on. Just as soon as I seen them, I was like, I don't care how much, just give me them.
Yeah.
It was like 2.5 million or something.
2.5 mil is not bad. I'd pay that.
I was like, so I'll take them. You know what I mean?
I've been paying up to 4 mil. I just never see them. I mean, you can look and look and look, and you never see them.
I was giggling my ass off earlier on though, because someone was doing 2.5 million for 12 talismans, and I was just like, you want to go away and reevaluate your whole DD2 life. I was just like,
yeah.
It's like, you can get those for free.
Nah, Aku, that's his special ability. He freezes you and gives you the shatter combo. You have to ignite him. So use either the Burning Strike Shard or oil them and add fire. If you run inside of that shield, if it's just like the mod. If you go inside the shield for 5 seconds, you'll get frozen. And then he's going to one-shot you with a shatter combo.
5 million for half a stack of plain moats. Somebody will buy that. Somebody will buy that. Heck,
I've seen people selling plain moats for like 7 and 8 mil a stack, and I look later on and those moats are gone. They didn't take them down. Yeah. Somebody bought them.
Yeah.
I mean, they're not going to pay the tax on 8 mil. Yeah. You know. The kick thing is a bug they're dealing. That will be back. Trendy has said that already. Adding communities in on the PC bugged the kick option, but the kick option will be back. I mean, it's only not been there for what, a month? It'll be there. It'll be back.
It'll come back eventually.
That's I swear, I think that's some of the best early game gold there is moat farming. If someone's in Chaos 3 and has yet to progress all the way up, I mean, farming moats for them is going to be pretty easy.
Apparently it's removed permanently on the PS4, the kick option. Well.
It wasn't removed permanently. It'll be back. They've already addressed it. They said that it'll be back.
Oh, look.
They said that it was a mistake. or it was a bug that it's not in there now.
Right.
What we got? Frosty what's? Hey, I'll buy them there, Icos. I need like another 1,000. I need like literally like 10 stacks.
What do you have out of curiosity? Like, how's your relics hunt been going?
I've been using the same ones. I screwed one up, that Skyguard relic.
Yeah,
I don't have a Skyguard relic right now.
Yeah, I noticed that one.
So I need to find another one of those, but I've been using the same stuff over and over.
Okay.
I've upgraded my throwaways. Not upgraded in the term of upgraded, but I found some better ones. Like I've got a Piercer melee boom on my ballistas now. What else do I have?
I'm just curious because, you know, so I can keep a hold of some stuff then if, you know, if...
The only thing I'm missing right now is something for Skyguards, which I'm hoping I'll get today here. Find a little Skyguard something.
I don't think I can beat my 8 out of 10 I found. Like, there's just no way.
I got a 10 out of 10 on my... it's kind of meh, but on my Poison Dart Towers, I've got a 10 out of 10 anti-support on it right now.
Oh my god. That's pretty funny.
But it's got Piercer, sure. I put it on there for the Piercer, not for the anti-support, you know. But I was like, what the hell? I'll use it. And I just gotta not forget to do anything. I gotta not forget to transfer it over. That way it doesn't get D-level.
Yeah.
I used them for a little while, Jello. I mean, it adds more damage, but the problem with PDT... Well, the problem is Frost Lanes are usually high mob counts. Like, you look at that Frost Lane, 108 mobs. A PDT is not going to be able to keep up with that. Now, it's good for extra damage, just to add in a little bit more. But those high mob count lanes, you need something that's going to hit lots of targets, and a PDT won't.
How are you feeling today?
You want to get rid of that poison rate too and put regular defense rate on it. The poison rate is unusable now. It's a absolute crap shard. The enhanced poison. That's gate lock. Flyers, I think.
I did put a Skyguard out. Oh, that's what it is that they're instant diving on
yeah.
This thing.
Is the one Skyguard on this map isn't enough. But we'll be alright. We'll just kill him. Vampiric Empowerment's awesome when you can use it. It's not as good as Destruction. But if you've got a defense that you don't need a rate shard, or you don't need a range shard, the Vampiric is absolutely awesome. What the hell, man? I didn't even see anything near it. Or was it the other lane?
This Lady Orc here.
Oh, yeah. Lady Orcs will do that, I guess. Well, shit. That stinks. I mean, I can spawn camp it. We don't have to worry about the flyers now. So I might as well get rid of this flame armor. That'll give me something down there. I'll hang out down here.
Well, there was 30 left there as well.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Buff that. You want me to buff this instead?
Is there 30 left? Oop, wrong hero. Yeah, buffing it would be great.
Yeah. I'm just trying to think if I can.
Cannonballs are awesome. Well, the Barbarian is the anti-all lanes. A Barbarian can handle any lane.
I think these guys are probably going to get hot again. I might want to move that Skyguard.
Yeah, it's great against Frost Orcs here, Tammy.
move this over a bit. About there again.
Yeah, I mean, every defense in the game start off with destruction, defense rate, and deadly strikes. Every single defense. And then you can decide from there, do you need the range? Well, if you don't need the range, then you can pull out deadly strikes and put something else on. You know, do you have a perfect defense rate mod? Well, then you probably don't need the rate on it. So you can pull the rate out and put something else on. But every single defense start with those three.
I'd probably say get the Lava Lancer over the Barbarian, just purely because for the fissures and the volcanoes.
Yeah, definitely.
Pretty good. Pretty good. You always want to go for the defenses first.
Yeah, builders are greater than heroes.
Unless you just want the fun, you know. But you definitely want the defenses just so that you have all the defenses at your disposal. Because you can build to your heart's content, really, you know, how you want to build, you know. You want to get them all at the end of the day. It's really your choice, but if me and Juice were going to choose, it would definitely be builders first. Builders first. That's what the game is about. It's about the builders. It's not about the heroes, DPS and all that. I think you just might want to move your ballistas back, man. They're just getting whacked all the time.
They're getting beat up. Well, now that we don't have a sub-objective, I mean, we can move it way back.
I think if you just move them up to this ledge over here, I think they'll probably be fine. This ledge where I'm standing here, probably be fine.
Yeah.
Stuck to have a guardian. I was gonna buff them, but we've used that DU now, so.
Oh, good.
Can't really do it.
Is it the flyers dive bombing into it?
Yeah, it's the go bolts just instantly dive in it. This guy just doesn't have enough time to. Doesn't have enough time.
Yeah, regular defense rate. For sure. Gilded defense rate shard caps every defense in the game. So you're gonna have the defense rate and the attack rate and the poison rate capped. The problem with enhanced poison is it only affects the poison rate. It doesn't affect the attack speed of the tower. So you end up losing out on massive amounts of damage because the darts actually do really good damage now. Ever since the game was switched over from crit to defense power, the darts are good stuff. I mean, it's literally almost half of the damage that the PDT puts out. Once it's upgraded, it's more than half. That's up to you, Wolves. I mean, I wouldn't. If you're only at Chaos 4, I wouldn't upgrade anything. Or move anything around. I would get to Chaos 7. Because you don't need any of that stuff to get to Chaos 7. No mod is required to make it to Chaos 7. But that's just me personally. If you want to do it just to play around with it, by all means, have at it.
Yeah.
Gotta make sure you're having fun, you know.
Easier anyway.
Oh, he was asking if he should put... He's in Chaos 4, asking if he should put Frostfire on a sword. It's like, well, I mean, it's not... If you're in Chaos 4, just grind it out for a few hours and get yourself to Chaos 7, you know?
Yeah. If you're planning on upgrading the sword that you have, you might want to hold out on it to see if it's even worth it. To see if it's a good, decent enough value of a weapon, you know. Just
that's the problem when you're progressing. The problem with focusing on any one item or trying to fine-tune anything is you might replace it on the next map. You know, you're in Chaos 4 right now. Well, what happens when you do Chaos 5? You're going to want to throw that sword away or upgrade it, you know. So I don't really suggest anyone do anything with mods until they get to Chaos 7, personally. Progression is more about shards than mods. If you have the right shards, you're going to have a really easy time progressing. Having the right mods is not going to help your progression that much. Plus, you're going to throw all the stuff away or be forced to spend crafting materials on it.
When you really should be saving it all.
Definitely. 500 mobs on Little Horn.
I'm trying to thin them out over here. Thorks, yeah, just to say Thorks should show up over beyond. Yeah, that should hopefully thin them out. Because we've got like a whole bunch of frosty lanes.
Yeah. It's alright, Tamara, nothing wrong with that. You gotta take a break every now and then, mix it up, you know? Play whatever you're having fun playing. Yeah, I see your comments. If you see your comments, then I see your comments, Kai. There's no magical hiding of comments, only to certain people.
Apart from me, I can't.
If you can see it, I can see it.
I can't see them. Because I ain't looking.
Omni can't see him because he's not watching.
I'm not looking. I ain't watching. For a change, anyway. For a change. That's... Oh, come on, big guy. Why do you need to be stuck? Why do you have to be so rude? Get out of here.
Anyway, man, that drove me nuts with that. I mean, I didn't even think I was going to make it that far as I made it. And I had a really good setup going on. And then not being able to relive the save file. Still stinging at me. I got to redo it. I might run another poll this afternoon to see what the later stream will be today. I got to start streaming every now and then over to Twitch. All of my Twitch subscribers are going to get pissed if I only stream there on Friday. Got to do more than just one day a week.
Well, look, that's why I shouted Jelly, because I just assumed that that's what you were going to do, you know. I figured were you having that much fun, though. Seeing as you've mentioned it quite a bit now, I'm assuming you're having fun with the mods and stuff, so I just figured that you probably just do something along those lines. Or even Stardew, I had no idea. You're playing so many different things just now.
Ooh, shot in the face.
It's at that bottom lane.
I was talking about my There Billion stream yesterday, Tamer.
Harogan?
That, Chris, that weapon, it's like Kai mentioned, it's a incursion weapon. It removes your ability to right click. That is not, it's a huge novelty that is really fun to use, that completely destroys the DPS of the monk. So if you want to actually play like a nuke monk or any sort of a hero damage monk, you don't want to use that, even though it's really fun. Oh, I hear you, Jordan. I want to get back in and do it. I'm gonna, after the stream today, I'm gonna try to get the save file to reload again. But you know, it ain't gonna work. I tried for like 30 minutes at the end of the stream. I was streaming a black screen for like the last 30 minutes of the stream.
Yeah.
Trying to get this stupid thing. Oh, and David's not even here and his song's popped up.
Yeah, like if you... It doesn't matter what order you pick them in. You could pick any order of hero. Just, you're going to want them all. You're going to get them all no matter what. So... Yeah, I've got them all. I've got all the heroes.
Yeah, I mean, anybody that keeps playing is going to have everything, you know?
Me and just were barbing up from day one. As soon as the barb was out. About 3 or 4 days later, though, just away.
Well, no, I'm gonna stream, Kai. I've been streaming. I'm supposed to be streaming in the morning to YouTube and night to Twitch. I'm still gonna be streaming. I love streaming.
Ooh, hero damage.
The problem is I haven't been streaming to Twitch. I've been streaming just to YouTube, but normally I like to just do DD2 on Twitch. Ooh, I got me an ability chip. I'll save that.
That's unlucky. Power servo, defense range servo, and a totem. That's unlucky.
Yeah, I played DD1 quite a bit. Love it.
Would be nice as well. Right, okay, where am I going? What am I doing?
Just go build stuff. Build stuff over yonder.
That's what I was thinking. I'll go over yonder. Ooh, what a nice lane. I'll take this double lane, thank you very much.
Ah, lucky. Those are the best.
I get the fun one. Actually, I'll let you put your ballistas in. Why not?
All good.
Since you're
Do it up, man. Do it up.
Oh, how much you like your ballistas?
Ballistas are mean as hell, man. I'm gonna need a little extra DU for this lane, I think. Actually, it's only 30 mobs.
You ain't getting
It's Zerkers, though.
You ain't getting them. No extra.
Do I have fishers? I screwed up. Or no, I got a fisher mod still. I screwed up my fisher mod too, though. I had to replace it again. I forgot to get it off the account. And I didn't, it got reset the campaign. My throwaway relic.
All the derps.
Yeah.
All the derps.
No shortage.
The only one I have is a anti-frost and a frosty boom one. That's the only one I could think to use for the fisher. Apart from that, I don't really have.
Yeah, it's called Deadly Strikes. Tamer is the range shard.
Don't you go for these actually? Come think about it. One of these will do. Okay, I've done all that anyway.
No, you don't need a PDT there, Jello. I mean, it adds extra. So, I mean, if you have the DU available, it's certainly not going to hurt. But the Drench more than covers the controlled burn lanes.
Here you go. You can have the rest.
How many more lanes we got? Oh, Jesus, I didn't need that much extra. I meant like an extra 30. Not an extra 300, Omni, good lord.
Don't use it then, because in that way I can kind of shore up some stuff then. Actually, I don't even need to shore up.
There's 160 left for you.
It's not Omega, so I really don't care. Like, I don't need to shore up anything or nothing, really.
Yeah, looking pretty good.
Let me just go around and...
Yeah, it's definitely worth gilding all of the main defense shards dealing. Destruction, defense rate, and deadly strikes, all three of those are awesome shards to gild. More than one, eventually. Now, obviously, you'll have to work towards that, but the more the merrier on those. Especially destruction and defense rate. But deadly strikes is good stuff. There's nothing wrong with the gilded deadly strikes.
Need to buff all the things. All the stuff and things.
Well, no, they don't stack. The Sky Dragon's Fury and the Betsy Zapper, they're the exact same thing, so it won't proc twice. I remember being so excited about that when I saw it. Actually, it was the Squire sword that I was all stoked about. But it doesn't apply twice.
You want to see my bags? Like, because I don't have any shards on me, because that's my bank. My bank's got all my shards.
I've got everything emptied out too.
I don't have shards on
as
me.
little as possible in the bags right now.
You want as little as possible on your person so that you load in quicker to the maps. Because the more that you have on you, the more it's going to, like... I'll quickly pause for a second. Here's all the random relics from 7 and up, maybe even sometimes a 6. Here's all the armor chest, like all the armor pieces there. Here's all random weapons and obviously amps and dust. All the materials, all the 10 out of 10s that I've got so far in this bag. Pierce, tenacity controllers, unique mods over here. Well, the only shards that I have here is destruction, defense rates, and stuff that I build up. As you can see, I've got mass destruction, vicious strikes here. This is all my pet stuff, and that's pretty much it. I've got loads of these damn eggs though. If somebody wants a bunch of eggs, I can.
I got a bunch of this now too.
Where's this new lane?
I already did it.
Oh.
I just threw down 3 ballistas. That lane's pretty jacked up already.
Oh my god, what are you doing? Oh my god.
I mean, those ballistas are going to annihilate it.
Pretty sure if we just upgraded the lane, it would have been fine.
Yeah, yeah. That streaming service I use from my son got that Bohemian Rhapsody movie on there.
Yeah.
Started watching it this morning. I actually wasn't ever. I mean, I've never really like disliked Queen, but I've never been a huge Queen fan. But that movie seems pretty decent. Worth a watch, I think.
It's only because of Highlander that I know Queen.
You're not a Queen fan?
No, it's only because of Highlander that I even know Queen.
Yeah. Huh?
Only reason.
Yeah, it's true. The wife's like, I call bullshit. There is no one out there in the world that hasn't heard that We Will Rock You or We Are the Champions.
I was thinking Who Wants to Live Forever was more.
See, she's even the wife is calling you out, Omni. She's laying down. The Omni's full of shit.
I might be full of shit, but I'd prefer to be full of brownies. Where's my
Well, this is true. Nothing wrong with being full of brownies. You know what this lane needs? Yeah, it's got proximity. Never mind.
Do it.
I was gonna say this lane needs a ballista.
Do it. And it needs buffed as well. There we go.
Yeah, EU is full. There's space on the east and the west communities still. They've been so buggy, to be honest with you. I haven't focused on them a whole lot. Like, they only work half the time. Last night they weren't working. I tell you what though, you know that null, that buggy null community that keeps popping up?
Yeah.
Guess who I saw in that last night? I just, you know how it'll bring up a message, it'll say blah 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 has joined null.
Yeah.
Hodor. I'm wondering if Hodor's back playing.
I've seen a few holders, but they're all from different regions. So
yeah, this one was I'm pretty sure it was the original. Well, not the original, but you know what I mean. The Hodor that we know.
You can't raid a stream.
You know, he's like a real life badass. I don't know if you knew that. I guess the name, taking the name Hodor comes from him being enormous. But he's actually in charge of security at a maximum security prison right now. It's like, damn, dude. That's like real badassery there. But he said since he got promoted, he's been working like 1,000,000 hours and hasn't had a chance to play.
That's unfortunate, but good for him. That's good for him though. At the same time, though.
Well, that and he, you know, I don't want to say private stuff about him, but he beat cancer as well, which is pretty impressive. You know, he was in bad shape. He had cancer really bad. When he was playing DD2 a lot, it was because he couldn't work. You know.
You've got enough for a weapon man there as well.
Yeah. Fine. I was gonna go one more ballista.
That's what you were gonna do.
That's actually my normal setup: is 1 node and 2 ballistas.
We got Frosty and Tuskar on that double lane there. That non's done.
Sweet. See, if you do Ancient Power reset and gear gets downgraded to campaign gear, will it become better again the more I play? You have to upgrade it, Melzy. So the crafting materials that you earn as you play, you can upgrade it back up to where it currently is. But you do have to spend the crafting materials to upgrade it.
There's no way that you could have finished your reset already, Blade. There's no way.
Who's that? Blaze?
Blade, yeah.
Or Blade?
Yeah.
He grinds it out, dude. I wouldn't put it past him. When Blade gets his mind set on something, he ain't sleeping. He's doing it.
Just like the rest of us.
I end up getting sidetracked and doing other stuff. It's tough for me to stay focused. When I did those, when I got up to 42, I was pretty focused on that. I grinded it out.
Yeah.
I'm 51 right now, Damien.
And a half.
I think I want to go to 72. I was saying at least 70, but man, the 72 icon looks pretty damn good.
Yeah.
Dude is all kinds of stuck.
I'm on my way. Come give me a hand, seeing as you've probably not got...
Can't get him ignited.
Probably have crap from... Are you ready? Go.
Here we go, he's ignited.
There we go.
Sweet.
You just gotta get stuck in there and get frozen.
I thought about that, Jello. I was gonna... Actually, I might do that today. That would be something fun to do. I mean, it would be far from complete because there's so many placements, but I was gonna, in honor of old Omni here, I was gonna do a video called Cheeky Placements.
Yes, please do it. Yes.
And put down and just show a bunch of different... I was gonna do one focused on air, basically. And do a bunch of... show a bunch of spots where you can put air defenses in.
Cheeky spot number 1. Cheeky spot number 2. Come back next week for spots 3 and 4.
Maybe I'll do that tonight. That'll be something fun to do. Maybe I'll make that tomorrow morning's video. I didn't put a video out tomorrow or this morning.
Yeah.
I actually was doing one and I was completely exhausted last night, and it was storming really bad, so I gave the wife a ride to work so she wouldn't have to walk in the rain, which means I had to get up at 6 in the morning, and it was like 3 in the morning, and I'm like, I gotta get a couple hours of sleep, you know.
It's absolutely the weather over here has getting quite cold, and we're waiting for it to snow over here just to get
really?
Chill away. Yeah.
Man, it's so weird here. Right now I got every window and my front door in the house open because it's so warm today. And like yesterday, it was just freezing. So it's just coastal weather.
Yeah, let's see if we can kill Bastille before we die. Okay, I'm on my way. Let's see.
Oh, you know we're gonna die. My buff. There you go.
1. Go.
Drag out. Oh, yeah, piece of cake.
No chance. I'm in C7.
He got double whammy. Oh, I didn't even realize that was the end.
I'm in C7 here, so she's gonna die.
Oh, you got a full set of DPS gear too, huh?
Yeah, you could transfer that over, like on the same method. That's what I was doing, and I've actually got I've got a couple of decent pieces now. I just found a set of gloves with damage buff. I've got a chest with damage buff and healthy power chip. So it's okay, like, it's not too bad. I actually had another couple of pieces that were actually pretty good as well, like at 5s and 6s or something as well for the hero damage buff and healthy power chip, but obviously we're resetting and just trading out the gear, obviously, as I was doing before, you know, just swapping it over for the gear score.
Yeah.
Not thinking to myself that I could just transfer them over. So, but yeah, you could probably do the same as well, to be honest. Only if you just want the hero damage, like, you know. But obviously, you don't need to worry about it.
All defenses in the game are the same, Melzy. Destruction, defense rate, deadly strikes. Bees actually have really good range. So with the Hornets, I usually pull out deadly strikes and put in vampiric empowerment.
Do you want to do that?
Oh, I don't care. What do we got? Actually, I don't really have anything that bad. Got 2 headstrong lanes we're gonna have to watch.
We're just gonna turtle this one then.
Or we can just go ham with some buffed ballistas. What do you think?
Do it. Do it.
See if there's enough DU for it. Gonna need your buff, your booster.
I did put, even on my just campaign, I still put
need one more. You got 40?
Oh, right, here, just take all that then. Take all that, and then after that, then we can kind of sort it out from there.
Alright. There you go. Some boosters. I could move them back if they're not.
Well, if I was to do this.
Let me replace them.
No, I could just use 2, I guess. Like this side, I guess, is the more important one, isn't it? The left one. Oh no, there is one on the
right.
Well,
on a regular map, it would be.
The left and the right, I guess, would be the most important ones. The middle one's an okay lane. Yeah, the middle one's an okay lane. Don't need to worry about that one too much.
Sweet.
Oh, damn it, I should be putting the sky guards actually. Me and just are going to stand here and just frostfire remnants.
Spray it around, yeah.
Frostfire remnants.
All primary and secondary attacks scale off of hero damage. There is no primary or secondary attack in the game that scales off of ability power.
The problem we're going to have is assassins. Give me your mana.
Out of school for the day. Grazie, Tempest.
Free period. You doing try to shoot into those geodes?
I'm just shooting all over the place.
Only I can. I can shoot into the geodes. You can't. You need some piercing.
I only need one to pop their head out. Is all. That's all it takes. Just one of them. Every hero damage monk is this way. Good. That's how everyone plays it. You right click to build. You see the little buff under my nameplate. It says it's got a little itty bitty ×6 underneath it. That's the crane stance mod. And you use the right click to buff your left click, or your primary to buff your alternate fire, or you use your alternate fire to buff your primary fire. And then when something with any health comes out, then you go dish out the wapow. Wapow! Right in the face. But it's not as much as the primary. I mean, the right click is not doing as much damage as my melee hits do. It's just a secondary fire, and it's doing enough. It allows me to play the monk ranged.
Whoa. What was that?
It was a hex thrower.
My Ramster's pretty much the same as Juice's. Destruction, deadly strikes, defense rate, anti-frost, anti-orc, and fire is what I have on mine. I'm pretty sure that's the same as Juice's.
Actually, I'm not. I don't even have. Well, I haven't found a good. I put the only anti-frost throwaway relic on my fishers, so I actually don't even have a Ramster set up to use right now.
I meant like the actual setup for Ramsters was what I was getting asked. And that was the answer I was given anyway, was the actual, the proper relic that I would use instead of just what I'm using just now. I've got fire damage and melee boom on mine just now, which is more than enough.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm using hero damage. It's a hero damage hero, so I'm using all hero damage based stuff. If it was an ability power hero, I'd be using ability power based stuff. I mean, that's just what you do, you know?
Ooh. That was nice. One-shot him with that. It's kind of putting me off a bit with this Grave Bolt thing, because I'm used to hearing the wow.
The Grave Bolt's really good. It's just, my only problem with it is it goes through the rollers. And that's just the one shot in the rollers just gives me so much personal enjoyment. I use Twitch as well. Exclamation Twitch in chat. We'll get you a link to my Twitch channel.
This is a relic I'm using, and this is the one that I would actually use. Fire, anti-lock, anti-frost. Okay. Hockey dokie. Okay. Hold on. Actually, where are the hex doors?
Heroes are... All defenses and heroes are like that, Wolves. Heroes are blown out. Way, way, way powerful. Heroes are super, super powerful. That's why you have such boss scaling in the game. Well, the Nuke Monk, Matt the boss. It's the best versus every boss. It's the hardest hitting one-shot hero in the game. Period. Nothing comes close to it. In fact, the second hardest hitting isn't even like half of what the Nuke Monk does. I mean, when I'm back up to Chaos 7 gear again, my Nuke Monk hits for almost 800 million in one shot. One shot, 800 mil. Which means one shot versus a roller is 1.6 mil, because if you hit the roller sweet spot, damage is doubled. So, I mean, there's shy of getting up into the probably floor 800 plus, there's not a siege roller in the game I can't one-shot. And if I was on floor 800 plus, I would upgrade all my stuff to Chaos 8 gear and I'd still one-shot them. But I'm not, you know, need to do that. The Proton Charge EV2 is still really good, man. You can't mistake burst damage versus damage per second. People use the DPS as a generic term. DPS stands for damage per second. The Nuke Monk is a big, well, I mean, hence the name. It's a burst damage hero. It gets it all out right away, one shot. The EV2 does really good sustained damage. It's wonderful for lane clearing. The Proton Charge is ridiculously good.
Oh yeah, just because it doesn't get used as much, it's still just strong.
Yeah, I mean, every hero is super strong. I mean, even the lowest DPS heroes in the game are still ridiculously strong, you know. Yeah, the Abyss Lord's a great hero. I don't play the Abyss Lord a lot because I like playing mainly at full range. I don't like that mid-range playstyle. The Abyss Lord is like a mid-range hero. You don't go, you know, you're not melee, but at the same note, you're not a true ranged hero either. And it's that kind of mid-range gameplay. I like shooting stuff that's over there. That's why I like the Gun Witch, the EV, the Monk. I mean, I get up and get dirty for the big Monk nuke when I need to. It's a mod called Frostfire Remnants. Tamara, it'll be here next week.
Look how far that went back.
Oh yeah. Ballista or Earthshatter, they're both super, super strong. I would say use the Ballista if it's a lane that gets the... if it's a Spellbreaker lane, and use Earthshatter if you want the magic damage. They're both really, really good though. The Earthshatter gives crowd control as well, which makes... Okay. Damn hex thrower. Got a shot off on my ballista. That ain't right.
Oh, was it the boss? Like,
yeah, it was a hex thrower. I was babbling away and didn't notice it coming.
Would you pay attention, damn? Hadouken?
You just got to remember what the Abyss Lord is. You can't make a hero do what it's not designed to do. The Abyss Lord is a crowd control hero. It's designed for controlling lanes. It's not designed to dish out big burst damage or anything. It actually does decent burst damage, but it's not. That's not its specialty. The Abyss Lord's all about lane control. It will hold all the mobs in one spot, but you hold them all in one spot for your defenses to kill it, not for you to kill it.
I'm not entirely sure what happened to Overnight Pineberries. Like, he was around a good couple of years ago, but he probably was just working.
Yeah, real life.
Yeah, real life got in the way.
He was going to college and stuff.
No time for
when he was making the DD1 videos, he was in high school. When he started going to college, he got introduced to the wonderful world of female companionship and was less interested in in making videos for YouTube.
He has a waifu. No more videos for you.
I've never actually talked to him. I used to watch his stuff back in the day. I tried to get him when he came back to play DD2. I sent him a message and to see if he wanted to do some co-op stuff, and he never replied and never did another DD2 video. So, like, whatever.
He had his time in the limelight and it is gone.
Well, he just, like I said, real life. He's got other things that he'd rather be doing. Nothing wrong with that.
Yep. Times change. Times change. We both know of him though, because we both used to watch his videos. So
yeah, well, I mean, everybody that played DD1 knows who Overnight Pineberries was.
Uh-oh.
Oh, I didn't realize I lost a ballista over here too.
Whoa.
Damn snipers.
I don't know if I can.
I got wrecked.
Assassin, go away. Damn assassin.
Poor little ballistas getting all sniped on.
We'll be fine. We'll be fine. Goddamn assassins, get out of here. Thank you very much for Fire Remnant. Get that back. Freeze him. Freeze him for me.
Yep, and we were talking at his. I mean, we said who we were talking about, but yeah, Overnight Pineberries.
Oh, yeah. He was a cool dude.
Yeah, he made some good stuff. Made some good videos.
Cool. Or should I say cool boy?
What's the range of their cleavage? Their cleave? Steven, that's terrible.
Say that again?
He was talking about assassins and he meant to say what's the range of their cleave. He said what's the range of their cleavage.
It's immense.
It's pretty big. I mean, it's big enough, Stay away from your stuff. There's no range figures that... DD2 doesn't like giving us a lot of information as far as numbers go.
Just as in campaign gear, I'm not though. I'm in C7 gear. I want to be able to do damage with my monk.
I'm still dishing out over 100 million on a nuke. We're not going to see anything tougher than that, really.
Juice is fully modded out with his setup that he has though. I do have mine. Like, I'll show you in a second. Let me get this clear so that I can at least hit G. So we can at least hit G. Nice, another hailstorm one. Been looking for you. I must gild you. Yeah, I've got my dude still sitting here with all his gear, but it's not all geared out. Pretty much.
Yeah, I've got all my stuff sitting here. All of my good stuff is sitting in a bag here, ready for upgrades later. But like Omni mentioned, on my hero, I'm using all of the campaign stuff still. Just because it's good enough. It's getting the job done. I've got enough Ascension to stay alive and kill some stuff. killing some stuff and things. Timmy? Well, we got an easy mode Timmy lane here.
Oh, frosty fodder. No idea whether or not if you're going to change, but if you are, then you will. Then you will change if you're going to change. If you're going to change, then so be it. Put this down here as well then, just in case.
Well, we got a proximity air raid over here too. We kind of got gifts. Seems like the RNG gods are smiling on us on this map.
Very nice.
We got lots of easy mode lanes. Love it. Love it, love it. My flame auras I'm using a throwaway totem on. Or a relic on. I'm using that. So it's not at campaign. But they're low. 907,000. I mean, my normal flame auras are 1.8 mil or 2 mil or one, yeah, like 1.8 mil, 2 mil DPS. What else you want?
Did you not just 3-node this, no?
Oh, I could have. I didn't, but
yeah,
I could have.
Yeah. Yeah.
I got you, man. I got you.
There we go. Nice. Wow, on my screen it almost looked like you fell into the drink there.
I think I came close.
Did you say that you had a fisher?
Yeah, I got fishers.
Yeah, you want to jam one in that frosty fodder lane for me, please,
Sure.
just in case they do. I've dropped 30 there on your travels when you travel back that way too.
Sweet.
Just in case, because I think that lane's probably it might change. I don't know. I put a Ramster in there just in case.
We got a ton of DE left.
I haven't buffed any of your stuff yet. Is what I was thinking.
I was gonna say we can even go with 2 fishers over here. It is a heavy lane.
Yeah, let's see
You got another 25?
Yeah, I've got. I'm taking it and throwing it on the ground, but you caught it before it was on the ground.
Perfect.
We are on 56 just now. We're just casual.
See, did I put Ascension in? Yeah.
We're just playing around really today.
There you go.
Not really.
Man, a delivery service.
Sweet. Buff.
Yeah, Shocking Revelations is good stuff.
Yeah, there we go. With water. Get some water.
Who was it? Somebody said Mayon, I think. I'm not pronouncing their name properly, I'm sure, but it's one of the guys that's pushing high Onslaught. He's at like floor 600 or 700 or 800 or somewhere around that area. He said he never switched, that he's still using regular Shocking Revelations and not using water. It's like, hey, if it works for you. I mean, for me, it seems like the diminishing returns stack up so fast, you know? But he said he's not, he's just going with Shocking.
I just double checked to see if you were giving me extra hero damage. You've only got 1 point in that damn thing.
I've been playing DD2 since it was playable. It's been, well, actually next month will be 5 years since the MOBA. I first played the MOBA. DD2 was originally designed as a MOBA. And then, thank God, Trendy said, no, this isn't right. And went back to the tower defense. But the MOBA was in super early development February 5 years ago. No, Marcos isn't pushing Onslaught, Damien. Marcos hasn't done Onslaught since the 250, the old Onslaught, as far as I know. He reset Ancient Power. I think he's playing different stuff now. I don't think he's even playing DD2 anymore. I think he burned himself out. I don't know for sure, because I haven't talked to him in ages. but he burned himself out a little, I believe, which is understandable. I mean, floor 1000 on 3 map floors, that's a ridiculous grind.
Oh yeah. It's a bit much, I dare say.
Well, between all the accounts, I'm probably at like 10,000 hours between everything. PS4, Xbox, all my alts. My main account here is at like 7,000 and something.
Yeah, I would say over the course of the time that DD2's been out as well, I've stopped playing for a good portion of time as well. At least half a year anyway.
I'm anxious to. I guess there was another big update to 7 Days to Die.
I didn't even notice any updates or nothing.
They
I did see
evened out the XP, my #1 bitch, for playing with the Omni, the loot whore. Well, they evened out the XP. You get XP for building now. You get real XP for building, and not like before.
Joe will be happy with that as well, though.
Joe console command in his XP. He don't care.
I was gonna say he's the boss anyway. Like
he's been trying to get me to play Diablo. The problem is I play Diablo on the Xbox, and I just don't think I can make the change. I remember back in the day when Diablo 3 first released, on launch day, I got it on the PC and I played it, and I just couldn't stand the movement. And then it came out on Xbox, and I played it on Xbox with the wife and played completely through the game, and I loved it. I had a blast, and I just think that game, I just can't play it with a keyboard and mouse. I mean, it's like the only game out there that I could say that about, but I just really, really want to play it with a controller, and it doesn't offer controller support on PC.
I was just about to say as well, like, can't you just plug in the controller? But
no,
just kind of silence that.
You have to use one of those key mapper programs, and then it's still based off of it's the reason I haven't tried Path of Exile yet. It's based off of, you can use a controller with it, but it's still based off of the mouse movement. So like your controller turns into the little mouse icon moving around the screen. I'd rather use the keyboard and mouse than do that.
Can't you use a Steam controller?
I haven't played it in a long time. You use the Burning Strike Shard Geek Jolt, and if you don't have Burning Strikes, then you have to oil them and ignite them with fire.
Can you use a Steam controller?
I don't know.
I'm just...
I mean, I'm sure you could use it, but you would have to map it. It wouldn't be like a true controller. I mean, it has 0 controller support, the game does. Right. You know? Yeah. And I really, really enjoyed it on the Xbox, and I just don't think I can make that transition. And I know no one that plays it on the Xbox now.
If there was crossplay, you guys would on the Xbox and the PS4.
That would be awesome.
You'd want us to carry you all the time.
Joe, I told Joe I haven't played in a long time, Damien. I'm at like Paragon 400. I told Joe I'm at my Xbox account's at Paragon 400. He's like, dude, I can get you to Paragon 400 in like 3 hours. It's like, Jesus Christ, man! It took me like 1,000 hours back in the day to get to that. He's like, nah, man, I'll get you there in like 3 or 4 hours. Like, Jesus.
I will show you the way.
Well, it's got different higher level content in now than it had back when I played it, you know? Yeah. And the XP reflects that. Yeah, regular old C5 shard, Geek Jump.
Take that.
Yeah, that was the last time I played, though, Damien, is right when Reaper of Souls first launched, is when the wife and I played it. We made it all the way through the game, we completed everything, and we were starting to work on pushing a little bit in rifts, and as soon as the game became grindy, the wife's like, alright, I'm done. There's no need for me to do the same thing over and over again. I'm all done with it.
I don't think he's moving. It doesn't look like it.
Once I move, Geek Jolt, I'm not in a position to now. I play in my living room now. I stream from my living room. There's a TV going in the background. There's all kinds of, you know, it's a regular old living room. So I'm not, can't use a camera until I move and have a dedicated space again. Nah, I haven't played it. I don't even have it installed right now. The wife got Subnautica on the Xbox. She played it for like 10 minutes and hasn't logged back in. It may be too much for her. I'm just giving her a hard time because she's sitting right here.
I was gonna say.
It's like, do you realize how many hoops I had to jump through to get you a copy of Subnautica on the Xbox? And she was so excited about it until she played it, and then she's like, she can't catch fish. She can't figure out crafting. Instantly back to Risk. She's kind of like Joe in the aspect of she wants to be really, really overpowered in the game she plays. Which is fine. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. But you know how Joe likes that. He likes being really strong. He wants to be overpowered in whatever he plays.
That almost sounds like that time when we were playing Factorio and he wanted to have all the schematics just at his disposal.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's why he likes Diablo so much. You're so strong. You know, it's... You're gonna go through and steamroll packs of everything all the time. It is an awesome game. You think Subnautica is boring? Dude, Subnautica is, in my opinion, that's one of the best survival games ever made. It's an incredibly good game. It actually runs fairly well on the Xbox. I was kind of surprised.
Yeah.
Because PC, well, of course I have to crank everything all the way up on the PC too, but on the PC there's little stutters when you transition from one biome to the next.
All right.
No, you can't get it right now, Geek Jolt. Next week. It should be back next week. Monday night, midnight Eastern time. It will start dropping again from Dragonfrost Keep.
Yeah, you just grab it from Steam. Like Grobshock there said. You go to Steam and download it for free right now. Right now. I don't even know how big the game is in total now. I've never had to reinstall it for a while now, so I'm not too sure.
DD2?
Yeah, it's relatively quick though. I've got a pretty solid connection, so it takes me...
I don't know how big it is. I bet it's like 12 gigs, maybe, from a fresh install. 10, 12 gigs, maybe.
It's not too bad, actually.
Nah, the pirate maps are just, there's 10 mods, and you'll get one of the 10. There's no rotation there. I hope they add a rotation in on other maps. I really like that concept, personally. I like knowing if I grind this map, I'm going to get this thing. I really like that.
Yeah. Come over to the Steam side, you know you want to.
I need to fire up DD2 on the Xbox or PS4 here soon. See where I'm sitting at.
Like, hey, look, if I had a console, I'd be getting you guys to carry me. Like, so don't worry. If I did have one, I would get you guys to carry me. I wouldn't be going through the hassle of trying to get all the defense rates and everything like I do on my main account. I wouldn't be as fancy though, as well either.
That's one of the things, you know, on the PS4 I got cool stuff.
Oh, get out of here, you.
I got stuff on the PS4 account I don't have on the PC. It's quite the bummer.
That's almost,
not having access to it.
That's almost like me saying I have a Pro on my alt account, but I don't have one on my main account. Like,
well, you're talking about like all the old weapons and all that stuff. I got like a page full of nothing but the old weapons and old hotness. That was all there. But you know, I haven't played the game since Nightmare 4. I probably got a full page of those old relics that are all max stats.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I got no shortage of stuff on the PS4 for sure. I mean, I played the PS4 a lot back then. It's just it was so buggy back then. I mean, right now the consoles, PS4 and Xbox, have their issues, but it's not like before. Before it was really, really bad. You need some more juice? I got 100.
No, I'm good.
It was really, really bad. I actually rage quit on the PS4 on a stream. Right live. I was like, alright, sorry all, but I'm never playing on PS4 again. I'm back to PC. And I stopped the stream. It was that buggy, you know?
These guys, then I guess. There we go. 40 left. 40 left. Okay, well, you can have a PDT. You can have one.
They're just shooting them with burning strikes. Oh, I don't remember. Silence. That would be like 3 years ago, probably. 2.5 to 3 years ago. I don't even know when it was.
Did you see the hotness that I got recently from a mythical?
Uh-oh.
I'm on fire.
Let me see. Oh, did you get that? I've gotten a bunch of those. That one, it seems like, drops more than the others.
Fire.
It's a good looking skin.
Yeah. I like how she is just now. The plexus still, the bow still goes well with the plexus skin though. So I need a new bow, just for the fire.
Need DD2 to release on the Switch.
Hey, I'll have you know, I was an Xbox boy back in the day. Easy.
I think everybody was at some point, either Xbox or PlayStation, you know.
I was originally a PlayStation from the PS1 and then the S1 and stuff. And then like I had a big break from gaming in general just because, you know, real life kind of thing. But when I got back into gaming again, it was the Xbox and it was Gears of War I was playing.
We were PlayStation people. Always. Like the kid always he had all the PlayStations. And then my Xbox actually came from Hidden Path Entertainment when they released Defense Grid 2 on Xbox. That was my first sponsorship. It's actually my only real sponsorship that I've ever had. I got a Xbox out of the deal, but I had to do so many Defense Grid 2 videos. So that's where my Xbox came from. They're releasing, I was really hoping they were going to do the same type of program on the Switch. Because Defense Grid 2 is an awesome game. I'd have no problem playing through it again, you know? But they just released on the Switch, and I was hoping they were going to do that same sort of thing, but they didn't. I'm 0 AP on the Xbox, Damien. The last time I played the Xbox for real, Ancient Power wasn't a thing.
No AP.
I mean, I'm in like beginner Chaos 7 gear on maybe a third of the heroes. My Xbox and PlayStation accounts are nowhere near the PC account.
PC Master Race. Oh my god, I'm hearing that stupid Draken noise over here.
Yeah, it happens all the time, Geek Chall. It just means you got a fresh lobby. The old one was full, so you were the first person to queue into a freshie.
Look at the power now. That ball, mine. Mine. You got Sniper Warblade up there so he doesn't take a
Yeah, I'm gonna put the pow on him here as soon as he sneaks out.
As soon as he walks out of there, he's so
Bink.
cheeky. It's like, I'm gonna insta-throw at this thing as soon as I take one little step. One little step. You dead. There we go. More power for the Sky Guards. Nope.
Oh crap. I forgot I don't have anything on my Skyguards yet. I guess they're getting the job done. You got them boosted.
I was going to say they're getting boosted, so
that's
yeah.
Straight. That's just straight up Ascension right there, pretty much.
That's why I chose. Well, I find the pylon so valuable. Just because as soon as I did that with my Skyguards and any of my towers or whatever, yeah, it was just like the power is much better.
Yeah, if there's something to oil them, you can automate it. You'd have to have something to oil them first. The fire part is easy.
Get out of here. There needs to be another EV man.
And an ogre now too.
I can't deal with you running around on a monk. I can't run around and boost you no more. You're boosting yourself.
Needs double jump, man. Needs double jump.
Trendy, come on, help a brother.
Give the EV2 double jump. I'll be, I'll be playing the EV2. I'd be playing the EV2 right now if that Frostfire Remnant or if the Frost Chip would have came on McManus. I guess now it's not even necessary because of Frostfire Remnants.
We need that wombo combo back again.
I could go Frostfire Remnants EV2 and be just as effective.
Just as sweet. Just as cool. Just as cool. Oh, look at my mana. 666. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Evil.
Evil King Evil. Deliberately not running into any packs mobs anymore to get no more mana. Just keep hold. Oh well, feel free to ask there, Reaper. There's plenty of people in chat that can easily give you some suggestions for your flame auras. Easy. Oh, just take it away. Flame auras, go.
Destruction, defense rate, deadly strikes. Call it good.
Call it good. Thank you very much, Juice. I appreciate it.
I mean, that's the shit, It's a very, very... DD2 has got all these shards and all these mods and all this stuff. But just like any other game, there's a meta, and it's the same on every defense. There's nothing... like every defense has got like 3 to 4 possible shards that are considered good. Maybe 5 tops, and there's 3 shard slots, or so. It's the same stuff on every defense.
Yeah, if you just jump on over the link that Shock put there, you can go and Juice has got like 3 different sets of flame auras that you can build up from beginner, mid-tier, and late game kind of onslaught stuff. So there's loads of options for you. Many different ways to shard them as well. But
oh yeah, definitely.
Destruction, deadly strikes, defense rate. It's
yay!
the most important ones, I would say. Oh my god, why?
We got the good map. We got the good map.
Here, you can have it all.
Fine, I'll take it.
You can have it all, oh my god.
Deal with my...
Nice.
I haven't seen a 10 out of 10 in a while. It was nice to see a 10 out of 10 today. And it was a usable, mod too, which is nice.
What was it I got? It was a weapon I got. It was a chaos chip was what I got.
Seamus on a servo, huh?
Yeah, the last one that I got was a diverse power one, which I just had no idea where to put it, and I already had like a 9 out of 10 on my boost aura, but I was just like, you know what, screw it, I'll just throw the 10 out of 10 on there. Like,
yeah, that's the best spot, place for it, really.
There's nowhere else that I could think to put it. I was just like, it's just the boost aura just now, until they do something to EV's buff beam, which I still think the DU should be dropped down at least. Like,
well, yeah, I agree. The DU should definitely be dropped.
You've been doing that, even doing that would at least make it usable in a way.
Yeah.
And then fixing it so both the nodes work properly. It's not the first node that gives you the initial like diverse power in that from it.
For sure. Crappy placement.
Oh, flame auras are that good that you really don't need to go out your way to get the defense rate or like mod on there. You're better off with the power. You can easily wait because I never had any gilded shards on my flame aura at all. It was only like a month ago that I actually decided to just throw it on the LSAs and flame aura just for the sheer hell of it. It was actually the last thing that I was considering putting on the gilded shards on, just because flame auras are that good.
What the hell?
You know, they're that top tier that to me I was just like,
good stuff for sure.
They've always been good, so just a normal standard set of shards on there is enough. You know, think of the I would in my opinion I would say look to the other things like ballistas, earth shatters. Those are the ones you want to get those gilded defense rates on, you know, because those things you want to depend on those. You know, flame auras are just that good. And
well, the difference too, you have to look at how far you are from the cap. Like,
yeah.
You know, flame auras attack every 0.31 seconds. Well, if with the regular defense rate in there, you're at 0.41, well, that's not that far off.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, when you think about it, you're like, oh my god, it's, you know, 0.31 to 0.41. That's 1/10 of a second.
Yeah,
that's not that much, you know. So, I mean, as far as maximizing, like, the straight damage output, you know, maybe a defense rate mod would be best, but it's going to be good enough. You know, at 0.41, you're going to get to where you want to get to.
Mm-hmm.
The first battle should be getting to Chaos 7 and getting the shards you want.
Oh, well, they were saying that they're in C7 and they've got all the shards and stuff, but somebody was saying that they're using the defense rate one on it for that cap, and it's just like, yeah, you can get a lot more damage out of there if you ever.
Yeah, you just have to compare it. I mean, the thing is, like, using a defense rate if you don't have many mods would be good as you're coming up through the system, because a regular defense rate shard plus just a 1 out of 10 defense rate mod will get you to the cap. But on the same note, when you look at it that way, you're that close, you know, where it only takes a 1 out of 10 mod. So is that the best thing for you? I mean, I guess the real answer is you could go defense rate or you could go defense power, and you're going to get the same victory chest either way. You're still going to win, you know?
Yeah. I'm always down to carry
I've got 5 DD2 communities that are good. There is no guilds in DD2.
I'm always down to carry people, but I'm busy doing my thing just now.
They're full. I'm at capacity. I've got 5 communities. Go get a drink or make a sandwich.
With extra bacon, thank you very much. I'll take a double. I'll take a double.
Yeah.
I'll take the deli special with extra bacon and cheese, thank you. And an egg. Don't forget the egg, god damn it.
Egg is always nice. You can put an egg on damn near anything. Just like bacon.
Everything. Bacon, egg, over rice. Like, you could just shove it down. You could shove it down. Bottom side.
Pow.
See that? You see that there, people? He just ran in there just to quickly steal that kill in below.
That's what you gotta do. I couldn't even get the nuke off. There wasn't enough time. I had to do the jump shot.
He just had to. He's like, no, mine, quick. Swing quickly.
Gotta get that jump swing in there. I've been using that a lot more lately. I guess it's just fun jumping around too.
You just like going for the ride now with the flyers. You just want to join them. He wants to fly.
Hell yeah.
Who we got this time? Skelly or something.
I like these 50 tier Ancient Power logos. The next one's going to be orange. Or, am I at 50 or 51? I don't remember. I think I'm at 50 or 50. I'm at one of the two. 50 or 51. This is 51 actually.
51 or 2.
52 will be orange. The 2s and the 7s are orange.
Well, that must be right then, because I'm at 42. So
yeah.
I'm at your old one. Yeah, I'm at your old one.
It's a good looking logo. I think 72 is the one for me, but am I going to have it in me to go those 2 extra AP resets? Actually, after I have all the points is the question.
I don't know. I want mine to be green, to be fair.
You want to go... I don't know which one the green is. Well, if 1 is red, 2 is orange, green would be the 3s, 4s, or 5s.
Ooh, that might tie up with my 84. Ooh.
It could. Let me see. I'll look real quick. I got a little thing somewhere. Where it at? Where it at?
It's really up to you. Do you love DD2 enough to be able to do it on multiple platforms? You know? Like, because if you think about it, like, you'd have to go through mastery and everything again, you know?
They give us some more rewards. I'm still hoping they do. Give us a second tier of mastery rewards.
And like I said, like I'm always down to carry, but just for what it is that I'm doing right now, I'm trying to get somewhere.
Green is the 3s. Sorry, man. The 3s and the 8s.
Oh, so if I went to 4, then it's going to change. No, well, I'll just have to stay at 83 then, won't I? Randy, can you change it for me?
You can't be going around with a 415 bonus Omni. It's just not the same.
Come on. Come on.
It's going to be tough for me to get motivated to go past 70, especially if I have the crafting materials by then. If I have all the crafting materials to get my stuff back up, it's going to be pretty tough for me to get motivated to do it.
My original aim is 70. Like, I might change my mind when I get there as well, but you know, it's just a wait and see, I guess. You know
right.
I mean? I might be the same as you and just be like, you know what, nah, let's just get the gear back.
That, and you never know. I mean, they may make it, I mean, a year from now, it might be so that it's a lot easier to get your stuff back.
Yeah.
You know? So, I mean, we may end up doing Ancient Power resets in a year. We don't, you know? It's hard to say.
If you were to make yourself a PC account, now, Cake, for all the people that you know that play on PC, at least you can play with them. That's at least the other bright side of having multiple accounts on multiple platforms, is that you can play with all different types of people on the PC side and the Xbox side or the PS4, whichever one.
Yeah.
You're on.
Well, I got dive bombed right in the face.
I was going to say, like, you keep getting dive bombed from these guys.
Cobalt, man. Cobalts don't have a damage value. It's 100% of your hero health. You have to have reductions to damage, like on the barb or whatever, to not get one shot.
I was going to say, you're getting a full... You're getting 5 from me on the damage reduction.
I don't think it works. That one's not a damage reduction. It's increased resistances. So, like, if it was a particular type of damage, that might help it. Like, if it was magic damage or whatever.
Oh, so
I don't think it's a straight damage reduction. It's hard to tell how a lot of... Oh. Now that,
Oh
there's
my
no,
God.
it don't matter how much ancient power you got. If you jump into green goo, you're gonna die.
Have you got anything into the respawn? Respawn? No, you don't as
Nah.
well.
That'll be the last thing I put points in.
You only need 1 point in there to get a big chunk of it anyway, by the looks of it.
It's not much, though. Even with all 5 points in it, it's like 2 seconds. Or something ridiculous.
I thought I was supposed to take it down to 5 instead of 10.
I don't think it's that big. I don't know. We'll look at it here. After this wave. Take a look. I actually have a point to spend right now. I'm not going to put it in that, but...
I kind of forgo the crit damage for the hero and just started going into like hero damage and ability power just for the sake of it.
Well, I do the crit damage for the monk, for the nuke. Gots to get that 800 million. Let me see. 12%. Maybe you're right. Maybe it is for half. Still, though, 5 seconds is just not. It's not a big deal changer to me. I am at 51. 19 more to go. Here we go. Super happy fun time with frozen baddies.
Yeah, I've got a Gilded life leech. Yeah, I find that so valuable to me, just because of assassins. You know, like if you get an assassin on you, especially in the higher floors, you could bear, like especially the headstrong ones. Like if there's 3 of them or 4 of them, you're just dead. Like it doesn't matter. But there's usually a chance that you'll survive. But you have to make sure that you pull away from them quick enough and then start shooting them so you can get your health back up again. You know? So
Yup.
that's just why I find it so valuable.
No amps, man. What the hell? Where the amps? Where the amps at?
I'm not even gonna look. I'm not even gonna look. Should we look chat? Should we look chat just to...
Kursakazi Timmy. That sucks. Ramsters there, maybe?
I'll take that one then. I'll take that one then. Well, you not got Earth Shatters, no?
I got campaign ones.
Oh. Let's see here, and we can...
I mean, they would work if we had to, you know. But certainly not ideal.
Okay, let's go like this to begin with. Then we shall go like this just to kind of... We'll have plenty of mana for this one. Well, DU for this one. Yeah, we've got a Timmy lane and everything. Yeah, we've got extra DU we can throw around. Do that. Well, actually, we'll do this as well just to guarantee that these guys will die. Do that too. Then we can go... Oh, shut up! We shall buff and we shall boost.
EMP, stabbies, and a mega what's, and...
Just to kind of make sure that they die, we'll throw this in there just in case. And I can't touch this bottom laner because Juice wants to do that lane.
I'm out of juice.
He wants to do that one. How could you be out of juice already? I haven't even got to building this lane yet.
Well, I never build that lane. That's probably why. You got juice.
Yeah, maybe. Hold on.
I mean, that's a complete waste in my opinion, unless you got tenacity going.
Eh?
All that's just going to get disabled.
It never gets disabled for me. Well, actually...
Well, we don't have enough for the other lanes. I mean, we got to build the other lanes first. You know?
I do have less range. No. Well, fine, I'll take it.
I mean, we got nothing down below. Literally. Down below, meaning over to the west.
On the west side. Here you go. I'll play your game. It's fine. It's fine.
I mean, I don't care. We can do it, but we just got to rebuild the rest of the map then.
No, it's fine.
Or just put throwaway stuff up there that we don't care about. You know, a couple of flame arrows or whatever and call it good. Just to thin the herd a little.
It's fine. We'll win nonetheless. I did spend a little bit extra over on my side. For
There,
that
you got 50.
Gilding.
Do what you want with the 50 on me.
50?
Hit it.
50?
Here, why don't you throw me a LSA up top here, if I can manage to jump.
Hit it.
You give me an LSA right here. Right up in that business.
Perfect.
Sweet.
Perfect.
I mean, it's our first. It's only floor 59. We're going to steamroll it.
I was going to say, yeah. Oh, dragon. Dragon. This is a phase line as well. There shouldn't be any issues with that.
The Kursikazi lane is phased.
Yeah.
Sweet. Yeah, Burning Strikes is definitely a good shard now.
I'm trying to collect up the little things that I wasn't collecting up before. Like Hailstorms, Split Vipers. Frosted do it as well. I still don't get that one though.
I got Assassin, or I got Lady Orc. I got Zerkdawn. You don't need the oil chip, Damien. Burning Strikes does it without the oil. No oil chip required. Oil chip is unusable in my opinion. I don't use it on any defense or any hero. It's just not a good, in my opinion, it's just not a good chip at all. Now, once they add in more combos, I'm sure it will be. But right now, it's just unneeded. There's just no situation where you would want to use it over something else.
People forget that there's that buff up there in that top corner when you go up that ramp as well.
Yeah.
For this map. People always seem to forget about that.
But anyone who doesn't have any of that stuff, like Omni mentioned, the oil is right here. If you grab that and then just run by a pillar, let me see if I can find one that's out.
Yeah, you can get these ones.
You just run by a pillar and you see that pillar is now oiled, so just hit it with fire damage and it's lit, you know. And then over here
we got doubled.
We got the double whammy.
If you want to get the bottom, I'll focus here.
Okay.
If you want to get the bottom. There we go. Right. Okay.
That, man, it's like almost every single time. 9 out of 10 times now you get the double.
I'm glad I paid attention to it. I'd seen it there at the corner of my eye. I seen that blue.
Defense rate is useful on every single tower, Lobster.
Okay.
And anyway, the fire is up on the same side. Now, if you're doing this solo and you don't have anything else, relying on those two is going to be a real nightmare. Just because there's not enough time to run up and get the oil and then run up and get the fire. And you can't use them both at the same time.
Oh, wow.
But use Burning Strikes, you don't need anything else. It handles it all. Yeah, Burning Strikes. I mean, exactly what I just said. Burning Strikes works. No oil chip required for anything in the game currently.
We're the boss at this time.
I mean, I can't even think of where I would want to use oil chip, to be honest with you.
Yes.
I would if I wanted to add an element to a weapon, I would use the ice chip for frost damage over oil chip in every single case.
Pew pew. Light him up. Light him up. Timmy. Timmy. Sorry, Timmy. Earth shatters are...
It didn't work out too well for Timmy.
Nope. He became one with the earth. One with the earth.
Hey Fisk, since you're here, did they give a date on Xbox? I had somebody asking me about Hell Warders on the Xbox, and I couldn't find any info on it. Did they give a date on when it's supposed to hit the Xbox?
I'm gonna play on Xbox. I cannot play with me.
No, I'm gonna play it on PC. I had a friend of mine that's from the casino that's Xbox only, and he was asking about it, and I didn't know. And he's like, "What? You do this for a living and you don't know?" And he was giving me shit.
Oh my god, I would have wanted to bitch slap him so hard.
Yeah, real life friends for the loss, you know.
I would have been like, you're lucky you're not here right now. I would have backhand you so hard.
They're all still playing Fortnite. Grizzraz and all those guys. He's like max home base power now. 133 or 130 or whatever it is. It's like, Jesus, dude. I mean, that's some grind. Because there's literally nothing to do.
Nope.
You know? They got that Frost event in now, but even that is just not... It wasn't enough to draw me back to the game, sadly.
Nash over here, okay. Jack up that flame water, actually, no. Totally missed that ballista while it was sitting there. Ballista! Some frosty stacks over here.
Whatever, Lady Orc. Don't get all uppity with me. I ain't having it. No date. It just says delayed. That sucks. What's going on there, Silence? How you doing?
What? Wow, what the hell's going on down here? No crossing the streams. Not allowed. Not allowed.
Apparently they missed that memo.
Ooh,
Oh, I missed. Damn it. You stole it. I guess you were there
kill
first.
him,
That doesn't make it stolen. I think the one of the defenses got the KB there.
See that there, me and just running. My kill.
Killing blows matter, man. I told you that was the name of my guild in World of Warcraft. My PvP guild.
Needs to tally up those kills.
Boy, let me tell you, when we did guild battlegrounds, oh, it was all about those KBs. You're in a guild named Killing Blows Matter.
It should be fine.
Yeah, I used Grave Infection. I've been using Grave Infection for a while now. It's really, really good. It's a fun addition, is one of the things I really like about it. Now, of course, it's proc based, so if it doesn't proc, it does nothing. But it can overproc as well, and you can end up getting 10, 12 skellies all stacked up there. And then it's just absurdity. Then it's walk away and just watch, because there's no effort required.
I was waiting for you to say make a sandwich.
Yep, walk away, make a sandwich.
Make a sandwich. Have a cracker.
Go get yourself a nice sandwich.
Go feed the kitty cat.
I'm just using my regular old weapon, Jonas, so it's campaign level. But still, I mean, I got enough ascension to still hit the bosses for 100 mil plus, so. So I'm using my good weapon, but it's campaign level right now. Whatever, Mr. Dragon, freezing all y'all stuff.
I was going to say, just as everything died as well. As soon as they all died. Oh, it's a different game. It's a different game that he's talking about.
Oh, Hell Warders.
It's called Hell Warders. It's a good game. Like it's worth grabbing when it comes along.
It reminds me a bit of that Death Trap, but I would have to say I think Death Trap is overall was better. But you know, Death Trap was that top-down view, so you didn't have the, you know, you didn't have any performance issues. Those games usually run really well.
Yeah.
What about that online version of Torchlight? Are you giving any consideration to that?
I no idea what you're talking about.
I got me a Mythical Defender pack up in there. Whoop whoop.
You opened in that damn chest.
Oh, I did that time. I think that's the only time I've opened it all day.
Torchlight. The name rings a bell. Like I probably have to look at it again.
Yeah, if you play actively on the EV, you're going to get the Shocking Revelations mod. Like if I bust the EV out and play actively, I'll have a Shocking Revelations mod within 1 or 2 maps.
Or maybe even 1 map if you're lucky.
Yeah, I mean, the last time I did that as an example, I ended up getting like 3 Shocking Revelations mods in 1 run. I mean, they were all crap level. They were like 1 of 10s, but you can re-roll that, you know.
Yeah, I'm getting so many damn eggs, man.
There's not enough info with any individual shard really silenced to make a series out of that. I did it with mods and nobody watched them. I did a bunch of mod series to help people, mainly to help people understand anti-mods more than anything else. And like nobody watched the videos. It's armored. I'll go with a PDT here. What do we got? We need anything up over here?
Nope.
Well, I'm gonna put a Skyguard down.
Hey,
take that,
it was
mister.
a 420. Take that out of there. How dare you?
Fine.
There we go. Yay.
Yeah, my internet's going wonky again.
Yeah?
Yeah, I don't know what the deal is. It's Windows Update Day. Even after I've installed the damn update. It's bouncing between like 1200 and 3800 bitrate.
No, the thing about the Ancient Dragon is that you can't sell it. You have to crack open the egg before you can sell it. That's
sure, you can.
That's all that it is.
I sell those eggs.
But I can't sell them.
Yeah, it'll let you sell it.
Alright, well, let me try then.
I ain't buying it from you. You better not put it too high.
That item cannot be sold.
Well, that's something new then, because I even see them for sale all the time. Let me see.
No, I mean like I can't actually just hit S to sell it.
Oh, I thought you meant
like
in the
I
shop.
Have to open it first.
Yeah. Yeah, I get you.
Like,
I thought you were talking about it in the player shop.
I've already got 3 here. I've got like 4 sitting in the vault somewhere.
Well, you don't want to auto sell them. Just put it up for 200k if you're going to do that. Somebody will buy it instantly. They sell usually for like $500,000.
Oh, Right, okay. Well, people just want to come buy them off me then for $500,000 each.
I mean, if you just want to get rid of them, just put them up for like 200k. They'll be gone and go sit in town. They'll be gone in 5 minutes, I bet.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a really, really good price, you know? And you'd get 20 times more than what you get for selling it. I'm still using Life Leech and the Ancient Power, Jonas, if that's what you're asking. For Shards, I'm using Drenching Strikes, Burning Strikes, and Life Leech. Right now.
Yeah, I got rid of my Thunderstruck and I have exactly the same setup as well.
Well, I'd be using Thunderstruck instead of Drenching if I wanted to spend, but I don't want to spend the 2 mil.
Yep, same
God
here.
dang it, man. My connection is driving me nuts. I think I'm going to have to make this the last map. Connection's just bouncing all over the place. We'll see if it stabilizes out, and it's going up and down, up and down. Sorry, all. Welcome to Frameville.
Welcome to the frames.
It's just screaming something Windows Update related.
Again?
Well, I don't know if there's an actual Windows Update, but that's usually the only time it will drop, like, or have fluctuations like that. I mean, it was literally bouncing between like 1,000 bits going up to 4,000 bits back and forth.
Wow.
Now it seems like it's stabilized out. We'll see. If it's stable by the end of the map, I can do it, keep going, but
See,
if
I
it's
ain't no scammer. It was just that told me the prices.
200k is a remarkable price. In fact, if
Especially
you want
when
to sell them for
it's like
200k, I'll buy them all
$500,000.
from you right now. Because I know that's easy money. I can resell them and make double that. I mean, you see people selling them for $1 million. Now, whether or not they're selling is another story. You know, just because somebody puts it up in their market doesn't mean anyone's actually going to buy it. But I can tell you, when the markets first became a thing, I sold several of those for like $2-3 million. That was the going rate back then, but now more people have them. So the market got flooded with them a little bit.
I just haven't been doing any like shard farming or that, because that's usually when I would actually get rid of them, is the people that are relatively new and they just don't have them, and I'm just like, well, here's a pet for you.
Yeah.
Take it. Like,
yeah, I'm gonna have to make this the
usually don't
last
want
one.
anything to
My
go.
bitrate is just all over the place right now. And it's almost gotta be, either maintenance from my ISP or something with Windows Update again. Because it's not going like 10 seconds without getting a drop.
yeah.
In the last 3 or 4 minutes, I've had 1,800 drop frames.
Damn.
I might stream later if I get things dialed in, but it won't be DD2. It'll be something else. I'm not going to burn myself out on these Ancient Power resets. I don't need to grind it. I've grinded all the things in DD2, and I've grinded Ancient Power before. I don't need to do it right now. I don't have to have, I mean, it might be, we don't know when another update's coming. It might be months yet before we get a big update to the game. So I'm in no hurry, you know. But if I stream later, I'll probably put a poll up again. I like doing that. I mean, I don't like having to rush right 5 minutes before stream time and create thumbnails and all that stuff to set up for whatever wins the poll. But
I'm actually getting a little bit of strange ping going on here as well, actually. I haven't dropped any frames, but I've got a weird ping issue going on here.
oh, mine's all over the place.
Ping, 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 ping. Okay, well, let's spam through this then to get this done as quickly as possible.
The Air Billions is a really good game. I mean, that's one of the options I will put there, is retrying that mod again. It just sucks the way yesterday ended up. Yeah, I'm just all over the place. Definitely gonna have to make this the last map. Sorry, y'all.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
But we're all at the mercy of our connections, and mine today is a complete poo for some reason.
We got to 60 at least.
Stardew will be one of the options too, Nico. I'm not sure. Maybe I won't post another poll. Maybe I'll just stream what I want.
Hell yeah.
I'll just do what I want.
Do what I want because I can. Because I can.
I'm definitely going to have to restart everything again and try to figure out what's up.
I'm probably just going to head off as well.
It's getting late over there, huh?
Chillax for a bit. I was up early in that as well today. Like, yeah.
Getting up all early in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
I can't do it, man. I just stay up too damn late. 9 out of 10 tenacity for gloves. How irritating. Prestigious Energy Claw. Oh, thanks. I'll put that right in that bin over there. If it's not a 10 out of 10, it's not. See you.
See you later.
Ain't nobody gonna buy those either.
Nope, nope.
Not enough Lavamancer players. Anyway, y'all, I do apologize, but I got something going on with my connection. Keep an eye out on the community page or on Twitter, as I'll keep everybody posted. I'm assuming I'll stream again later on today in like 90 minutes, 2 hours or so. But at the same note, if I can't get my connection dialed in, I'm not going to be able to. But just during that map alone, I had 2,944 dropped frames in one map, which is, I mean, that's not even acceptable to have on a 10-hour stream, more or less, in one map.
Yeah.
But anyway, all, I'm going to try to get things figured out here. But thank you all so much for swinging by, and I will see you soon. Thanks, Omni.
See you later.